Good morning everyone. My name is Sakshi Sai and I'm from grade 6 and today I'm here to have a speech on what lessons have we learned from SARS-CoV-2, which is the COVID-19. Coronavirus are a family of viruses that cause sickness like the common cold, fever or severe disease like the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS or Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, which is SARS. A novel coronavirus nCoV is a new strain that has not previously been recognized in humans before. In the public mind, the origin story of coronavirus seems well fixed. In the late 2019, someone at the now world famous seafood market in Wuhan, China, was infected with a virus from an animal. In China, millions of people died, and in the world, several people died too, because it's spreading from China onwards. And in India, the present number of cases is more than 1 lakh, and death is more than 3,000, which is a lot. Scientists say it is highly likely that the virus came from bats, but first passed through intermediary animals like the pangolins to humans, in the same way that another coronavirus took place in 2002 called the SARS outbreak. Now here are some preventive measures to prevent you from getting COVID-19. Wash your hands frequently and often, for 20 seconds as the germs die in your hand. Wash your hands with soap and water as soap carries millions of amplifiers like molecules which kills the virus in our hand itself and washes away with water. And if you don't have soap and water and you're outdoor, then you can use the sanitizer, hand sanitizer, which contains more ethanol, like 70% ethanol and 70% alcohol, which is really good for that. Then you can use social distance. This is the second preventive measure. Use social distance whenever you are outside to protect you from getting corona, because the people near you might have corona. And stay home and stay safe, and that's some of the preventive measures. And here are some more. Always wear face masks to protect yourself from corona. Cover coughs and sneezes with tissue, because if you have corona, it will pass to many people, and that's so bad. And use sanitizer when you're outside, because it's convenient to use that, and soap and water if you don't have them. Now, most of you are under quarantine and can't get outside and go to your friends and families, but if you have that problem, then you can just call them, because if you get outside, you might have a chance to get corona, because most of the people outside has corona. And recently in Kerala, there was only a few corona, but it took place. Yeah. Now, lessons what it taught us. Corona has been following us in our tracks, in our runways and roads. And it will also be remembered for the lessons it has taught us. Thank you, coronavirus, for shutting schools, closing markets, slowing work. You have reminded us to be grateful for what we have and not to take any of it for granted. As our normal life comes to a standstill, we are learning to appreciate it for its luxuries and its routines. Thank you for separating and creating a social distance. In that distance, we grew up closer. We are now catching up with friends and families, which we were missing while we were too caught up with the business of life. Thank you for confirming it is the humans' activities that have been killing the planet. While cities go into lockdown and we isolate ourselves, the nature is replenishing. Skies have become clearer, water is cleaner, emissions have reduced, and giving us a vision, teaching us that this is proof enough to push for long-term changes. Thank you for pushing us to reevaluate our lives and giving us the gift of time, allowing us to pause, reflect, and introspect. We have now forced to prioritize what's important to us, what we, though be looming problems, might not be big after all. Thank you, coronavirus, for bringing us all back together as a community. It makes us remember that the fight for one is a fight for all. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.